What's up, guys? It's OtherJesus, and I'm going to show you my helium run on the moon. You want to start patrol on the moon, and from the starting point of the patrol, you want to turn to your right, and you want to jump up, and you're going to start seeing helium right away. Now, when you do this loop, the spots can change all the time. So what you're going to see me do with my warlock, I'm doing the double jump into the air, and I'm kind of looking all around, and I'm looking for that helium to light up, and I already see some over there in the distance. So the idea is you're going to run this loop and you're going to find the helium fragments in different spots, the helium coils rather, and they turn into the helium filaments, not fragments. And you can also duck into this room. Sometimes there is a chest inside this room here. And every time you run this loop, the spots change, kind of like the Mars loop where you're looking for the iron relics. Go over here on patrol, and right by one of the beacons, sometimes there'll be a chest right here. Sometimes there's also a chest underneath that deck there. You jump up onto the deck and you look around, because sometimes there's chests around here. And also, if you jump up here, I have seen helium filaments up here, and also there has been a chest here several times, so you kind of go into the out of bounds space and you get the chest real quick, and then you run back. No big deal. And then you walk down this little ramp here, and I have seen helium filaments just all over the ground in random spots. So the idea really, you just want to kind of keep your eyes open. Give that guy a smack to the face. Kill these guys if you want. You might as well, you'll end up killing them anyway. And one thing that I recommend is you go in here, you check for a chest in here. I've seen a chest in here once in a while. And then you do go down into this room here, and quite often you'll see a chest and helium filaments in here as well. I think I see some already there off in the distance, but smack that guy. You want to smack that guy, that yellow bar guy, because often, or not often, but I have seen him drop a house banner, and you can turn that into the crypt arc, and I think you get 200 glimmer for that. One thing you can do when you are doing this run, of course, you can slap on a couple different bounties. You know, maybe you're looking to do 30 melees, something like that. And I do often find helium filaments right here in this spot, and then sometimes I check behind that rock. There might be a chest there. Then you pop into this cave. Now, I don't often see a chest in this cave, but on this particular loop, I did see the chest. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. And then we're going to glide over here to this little building. And you see me kind of just checking to the left and right, because you never know where those helium filaments are going to be lying around. I have seen helium filaments up here. I have seen a chest right here behind this drag right there. I've seen a chest spawn right there. And sometimes you can find a chest in this room as well. So again, the idea, the theory behind this, you're just kind of checking everywhere. So I do my little double jump glide again. I have found helium filaments right there in that little spot. Then you jump up here, and I found some boom right there as well. And sometimes I miss this cave. I sometimes miss these caves on the left. And these caves on the left, I don't often see chests in there. So it's just kind of up to you if you want to run in there. I mean, you're running through here anyway, so you might as well. And then you run into this little garage. I call this one the garage or the garage, wherever you're from. Sometimes there's a chest in there. And you don't have to kill the enemies. But, you know, like I said, if you want to slap a bounty on, maybe you got to headshot 200 guys. Or, you know, maybe you need 200 or 30 melees, like I was saying earlier. Sometimes there is a chest up on that, like, railing. I don't know, it looks like an old train track. And don't miss this cave right here. I often run past this cave on accident. Nothing in there on this particular run. Another thing that you can do to boost your glimmer is, and I do this later in the video, but I forgot to turn it on right away. You can equip one of those, I forget what it is right off the bat, not the black wax, but you know there's those little items you can equip that will boost your glimmer when you kill a fallen or a hive or a vex. So you turn on the one for the fallen. I do see a chest in this spot right there quite often, and you do see helium filaments just kind of randomly in this area often, and then I think we do see a chest right here as well. So there, you're getting the point, right? There's a lot of different spots where these chests can spawn. So the idea is just keep your eyes open, and if you want to pick up that green Taco Bell thing that those guys poop out, that's what I call the green ones, the Taco Bells, because it's like the bottom of the barrel, right? So I'm just doing a jump up there, checking the rails, because sometimes there is a chest up there. Get the helium coils right there, boom, and then you pop your head inside here. Oh, looky there, there's a chest right there. I was checking my back to see where I was getting shot from. And you hop back outside, alright. Take care of that vandal with this terrible legendary pulse rifle that I have. It's called the Fair and Square. I'm not a big fan of it, but I keep trying to rank it up because it's the only legendary primary that I have right now. I have not bought a single legendary weapon yet. I've just been trying to get them all for free. I really want the Queen's Supremacy, but the game hates me and just keeps giving me the frickin' hood and the chest over and over again. So now we're back at the beginning, and you see the loop has already reset itself because there was a chest there. There wasn't a chest there before, and the helium coils are a little bit lower. That's where I normally see them spawn, right there. And so you just start the loop again. So I kind of put the video into 2x speed there, and you see me doing the same thing. I'm just kind of jumping around. I'm looking for places that I might see the helium glowing there, and you see I did have a bounty on. I had the knuckle duster on, so I was going for the 30 melees. And so you use the ether seeds, that's what they're called. So you can use the ether seeds, and then you can boost the glimmer that you get when you kill the fallen for 10 minutes. And so I'm just doing this loop again. I'm checking for chests everywhere. I'm checking for the helium everywhere. It's a great way to farm. And I think I'm going to slow down the video here again for you in just a moment, because there is a cool spot where you can kind of do like a loot cave right here on the moon. This is one of the spots that I would do to get the headshot bounty. It works really great if you need to headshot 200 fallen. This is a really good spot to do it, in my humble opinion. There was a chest in there and some more helium in there. So what you can do, when you come out of that room, you can kill those guys, and they do eventually respawn behind you. But you can just kind of post up right here against the wall and just take out, there's like 3 or 4 guys every time. And it does take about 6 to 10 seconds for them to, about 10 seconds for them to spawn again. So, you know, it's not like the OG loot cave where they just keep pouring out, but this is one of those spots where if you just want to get the bounty done and you got a little time to kill, you can go ahead and do it right there. And they just walk right out of the door at you. And eventually that septic and the ultra, they do spawn in there again as well. I think you might have to back off and let them spawn. I haven't really timed it or anything. But you can go ahead and do that. It's a nice little slow-paced one. And that's it for you guys. Hope that helps you get that helium. Change your voice. Get that helium. Anyway, if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you made it this far in this video, leave a comment. Why not? Thanks for watching. It's OJ. I'm out, and sleep well.